This photo was taken when I was in 7th class. I didn't have any pimples back then, so the photographer edited out my lips. My mom asked me, "What do you want to become when you grow up?" I said, "John Cena." Apart from gully cricket, I was addicted to YouTube, especially this guy, Crazy Russian Hacker.
Isn't it awesome?
So I told her I wanted to be a scientist. And that's it. My whole life changed. I used to have several hobbies, and I was the topper of my class. But now, my marks were falling. My freedom was at stake. Plus, I gained 15 kgs.
So that's when I started copying. I was good at it until Deepthi ma'am caught me in a math exam.
That fat pig.
So my mom promoted me to home tuition because she was also bad at math.
Exactly 2 days before my 10th board exams, me and my math tutor were solving the biggest mystery of Bollywood. I passed 10th with 9.5 CGPA. The guy who sat beside me got 10. My jail school was an apartment complex. My inter was a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom flat with reception and staff room.
150 students lived there. And if somebody got suffocated, they could use the terrace and
Take a leap of faith. But I didn't have to because I was a topper until last 11th math board exam. I failed. I was always a curious kid. In class 11th, I found out the real reason why we're all here. Then my curiosity peaked, a true first hand experience. And it was nuts. I studied hard after that and got into the 10th best college in Hyderabad. My mom was happy because she didn't have to donate money to rich people.
I didn't want to feel like a gawar in college, so I learned English on Duolingo and Netflix. In first year, my BWE professor said the voltage was too big. So instinctively, I mumbled, "That's what she said." To which the guy beside me goes, "I thought my college life was going to be like this, but it was like this. It was supposed to be our happy days." After a year, I finally made friends.
अरे पढ़ने रहा मुंदरा
During our college fest at DJ night, Mr. DJ Wale Babu played the national anthem at 8:30. By 9:15, khamosh. Ironically, I felt like John Cena.
That's when I realized maybe I should have worked a little harder in 11th and 12th.
In third year, I hated my relatives even more. I hated coding after trying very hard, and I wasn't going to Pintu Mama to learn that shit again. And the average package at my college was 3 LPA. I didn't have any backlogs because every exam. I wasn't going abroad because I'm a foodie.
They're eating the dogs.
So I did my research and found out about cat.
It seemed interesting because I was already the club head and it looked like a second chance at college life. Plus, the package was juicy.
So I was all in for cat. In December 2023, I took coaching and watched all the YouTube videos for preparation tips and motivation. The main point was that you need to make sacrifices.
Okay.
I traveled 50 kilometers in horrible conditions to cover college and coaching.
That's 5 times more than one of my grandpa's commute to school. It's about to rain.
I stopped hanging out with my unbelievable friends. I skipped meals to cover missed classes. I studied concepts from different faculty to get a better understanding because math was mad only. I bunked college lectures to practice time, speed, and distance.
Like MS2.
It's June now. My scores didn't improve, but I had just finished college semester exams and I forgot everything I learned at coaching. So I thought I'll restart. On my 21st birthday, I took a mentorship session.
Sir, unmute.
We planned to finish the entire syllabus by October. As my complete attention was on CAT, I finished the syllabus by mid-October. Still, my score didn't decrease. I was shitting myself. So I took another mentorship session from a different mentor to get a second opinion. He said, do previous year question papers, ho jayega. In the last 30 days, I was very serious. I followed the timetable. I finished the previous year papers, one shot lectures on YouTube, made short notes, didn't talk to my mom. I didn't eat, didn't sleep, didn't breathe also. Finally, on the D day, I went to the exam center with my whole family. I got 64 percentile. Now, this failure felt like an ED because in 11th, I went into the exam singing Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao. But cat was my decision. Nobody forced me into it. I worked real hard, bro. I hated everything and everybody. It was like getting an elaichi while eating biryani. In every bite, I despised motivational speakers and their stupid quotes. Also, who the fuck are they to tell me what to do? Here's my motivation for them. I was occupied with college exams, projects, and seminars. But that result was lurking from a corner like a pedophile. All my friends had moved on, so I went back on Instagram to find new friends. Surprisingly, I found an internship. The job was nah, but the people were nice. I made friends and was busy with work, but still, in the back of my mind, it was there with a dairy milk. Finally, on May 7th, we were going on a family trip and I had a mental breakdown. I cried like a little bitch. The entire trip, I was like this. We came back home and I decided to give cat again. I said farewell to my new friends and took a leap of faith. I didn't know where to start or what to do, but I took my coaching material and I was off. I found a I found a study room and started my journey. Hello, today is July 4th, 2025. I'm preparing for CAT again. There was one big question that I've been avoiding this whole time. What went wrong? It's time to be honest. There's literally nobody else. I was inconsistent. Some days I studied for 12 hours and the next day, nothing. I did skip meals to attend missed classes, but after those classes, I ate a shitload of food and missed the next day's morning class. The coaching center was very intimidating. Even though I started early, everybody was faster than me. So I made friends with people who got the same marks as me or less. Personally, I felt like not all mentors want the best for you. Some are just meeting their targets. I used to study at the center. Its timings were odd and it was shut during holidays. I didn't have a proper place to study क्योंकि घर पे तो
चल लेट्स कंटिन्यू अच्छा नाउ ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है यार इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो एंड
लड्डू लड्डू लड्डू
अरे
लड्डू ए लड्डू
Chapaka. I could have said no, but I did stop talking to all my friends except for Ruhi. Because Ruhi was special. One day I was about to give a mock test and I get a text from her. It said, "Hey you," and I was like, damn. Because yesterday only we spent 6 hours doing a 10K inside a mall and now she wants more. Then I gave the mock test and I got -2 marks in total. So after the CAT exam, I confessed to her because she was the one. She sliced my heart like a watermelon in Fruit Ninja. Then she sends another text to me. It said,
It's not you. It's me. Oh.
Do you know that Jeetu Bhaiya quote? Do something for 21 days and it'll become a habit. Bhaiyan ka habit! After working for 3 weeks straight, I was going nowhere and everything was an obstacle.
Smells like ash.
I thought of self studying because I saw a YouTube video. Actually, there was another mistake that I made. I watched every cat related YouTube video. My short notes was a combination of 5 different short notes. I could see their faces on my notes but couldn't remember the concepts. So this time, I got married to Kraku. This was a commitment. No more Ruhis. And I kept going. Suddenly, I started to take control of myself. I slept and woke up early. I made my own breakfast, packed my own food, minded my business, studied religiously. Oh my god, I am old. Fuck. Birthdays, festivals, functions, every day I was in this bitch. I was having a lot of fun. First time in 22 years, I felt free. I was doing everything by myself. I didn't need anybody. I felt like God.
We out here happy when I chilly. It's a rainy day today. I got a little bit drenched while coming here, but it's alright. There's ink on my nose. Fuck. Uh, TSD. We're at boats and escalators. Section was alright. I'll figure it out.
I thought it'll pass, but after sneezing on both sides of my t-shirt, I went home. I thought sleep would help, but I couldn't sleep. I was burning. And finally, now this was weird because I barely ate any junk food and I exercised every day. At one point, I was like, oh god, not like this. I recovered after 2 days and went straight back at it. Unlike last time, I didn't forget any of the concepts. Still, my scores did not increase. Then I had the biggest realization in my life that I stopped studying after 7th grade. My foundation was fucked. Maybe Deepthi Mam's not a pig, she's just huge. And it made sense why everyone were faster than me, even though they looked like they were gonna die off of diabetes or AIDS or both. I should have given up here because I was very stressed out and Minoxidil stopped working. But I was addicted to the grind so much, and I thought if I could do this, then I could do anything. Plus, both my brother and my sister were scholars. Sometimes I had a feeling that was I adopted or am I just dumb? So I thought I'd do the best I can, and again, there were many obstacles. Still, I kept going because
Who's gonna carry the boats in the logs?
only 30 days before the exam, my scores increased by a bit. And after that, I was logged in. My dreams were filled with Sudoku, my screen time was less than 3 hours, and I followed the D-Day routine. And on the day
Day
before the exam,
149.
I had faith in myself and I believed in my prep. That's it.
I only know one song because after that I was jailed.
The rest of it is on my OnlyFans.
Alright.
लिख लिख कर पड़ा हथेली पर अल्फा बीटा गामा का छाला concentrated H2SO4 ने पूरा पूरा बचपन जला. I got 92 percentile and I was happy. But throughout this journey and in making this video, it was very, very lonely.
But like Ruhi said, It's not you.
It's me. Let's fucking go!
बचपन तो गया जवानी भी गई कपल तो अब मैं जीना
Home tuition.
Eleventh, I found out the
During the college. What the fuck?